What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be installing an aftermarket steering wheel on my new Edge Mustang. It's been pretty slow in my shop today, and I've been so busy tinkering with the Cherokee that I forgot about my Mustang. When I got it, it was not running or driving. I fixed that, but there are a few other issues with it. It's really not track ready at this time. But like I said, I've got some parts to throw at it. So get the Mustang in the shop, clear off all the snow, and get the steering wheel installed. I'm so glad the windows on this thing work because I can't see anything with all this freaking snow, man. Freaking snow, that's ridiculous. Alright guys, so what we've got here, hub adapter, NRG, and then a matching NRG wheel to go with it. Unbox everything. Love new parts. Check this out. Now, I will admit, this is the first time I've ever installed an aftermarket wheel. So, for steering wheel, I should say. So this will be a journey for all of us. So what I went with is just a real simple, clean, painted black wood. So this is cool. So the hub adapter. Same thing, NRG. Keep everything matching. We got some electrical prongs. Hub adapter, I did not go with a quick release. I didn't feel like it was really necessary in my application. That may change down the road, and I'll add one in. And it looks like they give you a list of adapters. The one I got from my Mustang, you can see SRK174H. On their list, it says here 94 to 04 Mustangs. So this adapter should work great. And then we can put the wheel on there. The first step is going to be disconnect the battery so you don't have to worry about the airbag going off while you're taking the wheel. I chose to just remove the battery entirely, get that out of the way. On the sides of the steering column, there are two plastic covers. Remove those. It exposes 8mm bolt that holds the airbag in. You can see both sides there. So let's go ahead and take those out. Both sides are out, so airbag should just come right out of there. It looks like we got to disconnect some wiring. So it seems like the yellow one is for the airbag. The black wire is going to be for the horn. Got disconnected. Throw that in the trash bin. And what we've got left here is a Torx bit. It looks like a T55 maybe. Let me go check the toolbox. T50. That's it. So T50 socket, that'll take this bolt out. You just want to loosen it and then kind of shake it a little bit. But as you can tell from there, oh, this wheel's been off before. That's why it's so loosey-goosey. Let's loosen this up and get this off. Hopefully the steering column is fine. Like, that's the biggest issue I have because I really don't want to... That was completely loose. It's relieving to know that the column isn't completely trashed though. And that it was just this bolt not being tight. Get that to loosen up. Keep this bolt in there because you don't want this bolt all the way out and then like you start yanking on the steering wheel and then it suddenly comes loose and slaps you in the face. So at least just loosen it and then jerk the steering wheel a little bit. Once it comes unseated, continue taking out the bolt. Set that there. Booyah. So we can throw that in the trash as well. So don't think that's going to fit like that. So this wire has to come off. As it turns out, this wire is obviously connected to, I think it's the clock spring, but this doesn't seem to disconnect. What in tarnation? Alright guys, so the adapter is on. Bolt's all snugged up. With this connector though, it doesn't look like it unplugs. So I ended up just breaking it apart and then snipping the wires in the connector so I don't have to worry about anything like touching. There is a little rivet there, I had to drill that out. And so now I'm just going to stuff that into the steering column and we should be able to just connect the wheel from here. Well, we're going to jump ahead a little bit, but this is the final product. Like I said, all the wiring is tucked in there. I couldn't get the wiring on the hub to fit with the horn button, so I just ended up breaking that off. I will not be having a horn. I can always wire it to something else, like a switch on the dash or something. But this is what I mainly wanted to accomplish. Once that main bolt for the hub adapter is tightened down with the T50, go ahead and do your 6 Allen keys all the way around. I had to make multiple passes because as I was tightening them, it was kind of settling. I've gotten them down to where all 6 are pretty snug. Steering wheel's nice and tight. That's way better than before. And it definitely looks better than this jank unit from like 2002. So it's time to hang the bumper back up, put the battery back in, and back this girl outside. Still on the hunt for a decent set of wheels. I cannot find anything on Marketplace that I actually like. This is what I've been scrolling through. I kind of like these boys here. I've always been a fan of gloss white wheels, but we'll see what happens. Just a quick rundown on the parts that were used. Like I said, it was the SRK 174H hub adapter. And for the steering wheel used, it was SRT-036BK-BK.